Hi, I'm going to be reviewing the evening gown looks from Miss South Africa 2020, which happened this past weekend. Just telling you exactly what I think, and I'd also love to hear your opinions. Which were your favorite 3 dresses from Miss SA 2020? Which ones did you really like the most? Okay, so I'm going to start with Melissa Naimuli. So she wore this gorgeous red dress. I love the color on her. I think it suits her so well. I love the fact that it's fitted to her. It's form-fitting because she isn't very tall. She isn't very statuesque. So I think something that was too big would be too much. I don't like the fact that she's walking so slowly, and her hand placements are a little bit odd. Like it seemed like she didn't really know what to do with her hands. So it was just really odd. I really liked her hairstyle. The flower in the hair is beautiful. I love the earrings, but it's also cheesy. I think the flower in the hair sort of makes it almost like a costume, like you're dressing up for a particular theme, but I'm just being difficult. Everything else is perfect. Next is Busisiwe. She wore this really beautiful yellow dress. I just think it was too much for her frame. She's too small for a dress like this. This dress would have been very beautiful on a statuesque person, on someone much taller, like Tamarind Green. I think would have looked great in this because she has the body to carry it off. So I would have liked to see her in something form-fitting. Her walk, I think, was really good. It was a little bit faster and she posed really well and looked confident. Karishma Ramdev wore this beautiful dress by Juan Williams. It's a beautiful magenta color. Her hairstyle styled beautifully as it usually is. And a lot of people love this dress. They love this look. For me, it didn't blow me away, and I don't know why it didn't. I think because I've seen her look this good before, but it's definitely an improvement from her look, her evening gown look in 2018. Next is Tato Mosehle. She wore one of my favorite, I think this is in my top 3 favorite dresses of the evening. It's so simple, it's really form-fitting, and I love the slit. It works so well with her and it just complements her really well. I wish that her walk was more confident and not as slow as it is in the beginning. I think it's a little bit too slow in the beginning, but everything else is really beautiful, and I love how her hair was styled. Next is Chantal Pretorius, and I think a lot of people are going to disagree with me, but I did not like this. I don't like the velvet. I like the color, I just don't like the velvet. I don't like her hair. It's very predictable and boring. I would have styled her completely different. I would have gone for something very modern. I probably would have had her hair up in a high ponytail and then straight slick down, or something. I just don't like the curls and I don't know, it's giving me prom or matric dance. It's giving me fairy tale princess. It's just, I don't know, but I know a lot of people actually really love this look. I don't like it at all. The more I see it, the less I like it. Next is Natasha Hubert. She has this green dress that's also kind of controversial. I love it. I loved it from the moment I saw it, and I love it every time I see it. It is busy, but it works for her. The green is so beautiful against her skin tone. I love the cutouts. I think she carries it so well. It's my favorite dress of the evening, and it's actually one of my favorite evening gown dresses ever that I've seen on a pageant stage. Like, that's how much I love it. I love how her hair is styled with it. You get to see her beautiful face. There's something old-fashioned and modern about this look combined all in one. And when I saw her in this, I actually thought, is she going to win? Like, for me, she's styled in a way that sort of made her seem like, oh, she's being styled in order to take that iconic photo with the crown, because it just was so stand out. And then the way she looks a bit nervous, a little bit nervous, but I think she still carries it off well. I love her posing. I love the fact that she smiles. I love the fact that she gives off so many different vibes, and it's very Miss Universe. Next is the eventual winner of the show, Shudufadzo Musida, in this yellow gown. I actually didn't like it at first. I thought it was too busy, but the more I see it, the more I like it, because it definitely is form-fitting, and I think that's beautiful. I love the beadwork. I love that it is more African than the other dresses, and it really suits her, and it's iconic, and it's different, and it enhances her rather than taking anything away from her, and that's the most important thing. It's not an easy dress to wear, and she carries it off very, very well. I loved her walk. I love that she looked so bubbly and happy to be there, and her smile at the end was lovely, and the over-the-shoulder thing was really great. Next is Apelele Mbio in this beautiful green dress. Again, I love this dress. I think this is in my top 3 dresses of the evening. It was just beautiful. I love how her hair was styled. I love how she walked. For me, she had one of the best walks. Great pace, great posing. I wouldn't have maybe relied on the arm, on the waist. Maybe that was a bit much in terms of some of the, like, it was a bit odd, but I love everything about this. The beadwork, the shipment, like everything is great, and she carries it off so well. It's perfect to me. This next is Jordan van der Vijver. Yeah, for me this is such a mess, and I'm really surprised that this would go out there. The color for me is off. It's very juvenile, it's very young. So she looks like she's entering a teen pageant rather than one for grown-ups. And I don't like the tulle, I don't like the cut, and then I don't like the hair. I don't like how she's walking in it. She doesn't seem very confident. She seems timid and shy, and it's so odd to see that in a model. You know, you think she'd be used to that, so it's really odd. Yeah, everything about this is very teen, Miss Teen, so that's really unfortunate. Next is Lebogang Mahlangu of South Africa, of course. So she is wearing this beautiful Anel Bota gown, pink. It's so, she was the only one who had this sort of silhouette. It was really beautiful. I think because she's tall, she really can carry it off. It's designed, it's tailored perfectly for her. It looks like it was designed for her. It suits her. It's a tricky color because it can also look very young, but this doesn't. It just looks right to me. Her hair, everything else was simple. I think it was styled beautifully, and she walked beautifully in this. So yeah, those are all the performances, the evening gown performances. My top 3 were Natasha, in terms of the dresses that I love, Natasha, Lebogang, and Apelele. Those were my favorite 3 dresses, but I think almost all of them looked really good except for Chantal and Jordan and Busisiwe. I didn't think they made the right choices. But all in all, I loved the jewel tones. I loved that it was such a bright, there was such bright colors. At first I thought, are they going for the colors of the South African flag? But then obviously there was pink there, and that's not. It just looked great when they were all standing together. They all looked beautiful and bright and lovely. So there were no blacks. I mean, no black dresses, no white dresses, and no nude dresses. So that was interesting, because in pageants we're so used to seeing those colors. Please comment below and let me know which dresses you loved, which ones you didn't like so much, and please like and subscribe to my channel.